going to San Diego now, like you get to play with one of my all-time favorite Orioles, Manny Machado. Like you guys have like battled against each other in the AL for so long, but does he still do things on like a daily basis that like still impress you? Does he still do athletic things that are like, oh my God?
Oh yeah, 100%. And then I can tell you, just he makes everything look so easy and like so nothing like there's no tension in his game whatsoever. Everything's so relaxed. I mean, I play with him, it's been 3 seasons now, and I've seen this guy start out, the first 3-4 weeks of the season being, one of the worst hitters in baseball at that time, honestly. And then just no panic in him whatsoever. Comes in the next day and he's like, I'm fine, I'm good, whatever. And then he turns out, it turns in a top 3 MVP season that year. So that's one of the biggest things that I've tried to learn from Manny's game is just understand that he just plays tension free and so relaxed, and he's so confident in his ability. And I think that's one thing that's going to help Toddy just by watching him every day is just being like, man, like I don't have to be like super fast, super strong doing this. I just want to look smooth and like as smooth as possible. And then as a teammate, I mean, I can't tell you, I can't stand turning a TV on or reading something about him because these people have no idea who he is as a teammate. This dude's one of the best dudes I've met. He was in my wedding this past New Year's. This dude, he brings everything out of his teammates. He grinds. I mean, I remember seeing him, I think the first year he was with us with the Padres, he came in with like 100 and something degree fever, just feeling like crap, pale as a ghost, sweating on the training table all day. And then all of a sudden, like 7:03 hits and Manny's supposed to be on deck and he just comes strolling out there. And I remember from that point on, I kind of looked around and looked at all the teammates and I was like, all of us have no excuses now. Like we have no excuses to not go out there and post because of what this guy's doing right now. And that's why San Diego will win a world championship. And Manny's going to be that reason because of his leadership, because of just how he affects his teammates and how his teammates just watch how he goes about his business. And he posts every day, man. I think that's one thing as a position player you try and ask of your guys is just to post every day. And that's what he does.
Yeah, we've already talked about how this is officially a Manny Machado podcast because I've been saying everything. Been around him a little longer than I have, but I said it in the first episode we did with Ben and Woods because Woods is a huge Manny guy too, and I was like, yeah, that's the guy right there. So you're just preaching to the choir here, but I'm glad you are because I think people need to hear that. And then one day I'm going to drag Manny on here. I don't know when, but I'm going to drag him on here and it's going to be a great time. But yeah, Manny's a goat.
Yeah, you'll get him on here. He might be in the golf course, but you'll catch him on here for sure. Yeah, he is, man. Even the stuff he does off the field, him and his wife Yene, they're trying to, coordinate team dinners, team parties, like everything just to unite the group. So he's the real deal, man. I'm Manny's biggest fan, that's for sure.